So I will introduce you to this ERIAFF network. ERIAFF network is a network. The ERIAFF stands for European Regions for Innovation in Agriculture, Food and Forestry. So as you can understand, it's a network of regions. And I am the let's say the Brussels-based coordinator of this network, and I work for the region of Tuscany, so a regional government, an Italian regional government, and I'm based myself. I'm based in Brussels. We collaborate quite a lot with different regions, and this subject of the workshop today has been raised by Central Macedonia, which I think it's also one of your partners in CityZen. So for us, it's a pleasure to share some information with you on the network and see if there is any potential for the activities that you are developing to accommodate these activities maybe somewhere in our activities as a network of regions. So now, coming to my first slide, here you have a little bit the picture of geographical coverage of Europe of our network. It is not the most up to date map, because we have every year we have some new adhesions. So actually we have to renew this map, but in a glance you have a little bit the coverage here. We started this network in 2012, and it is an informal network, so there is no fee to pay. It is based on informal collaboration among these regional authorities. We started with a core group of 24 regions back in 2012, and now we have 85 partners. You can see here that we have two different kind of membership. There is the members. We have 50 members so far, and members are those regions which express the adhesion through a letter of commitment. So there is something written that help us to stay together. Then we accept observers. Actually, there is something that is not going well with these numbers. You see, I'm not good in math. I'm joking. Probably it's a mistake from a previous slide, previous presentation. But we have also observers. So we have now 38 observers, and observers are those, of course, which are not yet committed to participate with a different level of engagement. Being informal, the level of engagement is actually participating to our activities, and in some cases also coordinating some of our working groups. But I will come to this a little bit later. Tuscany is coordinating this because back in 2012, there was the new programming period, the European programming period approaching, and we had a discussion with this group of regions and with the European Commission, and we found that there was a gap in activities at regional levels around the innovation in agriculture. And at the same time, the Commission was launching the EIP, so the European Innovation Partnership on Agriculture. So it was timely, our initiative, and then we try to fill in this gap and provide the Commission with the support from the regional dimension. Concerning a little bit the adhesion process, I said about this different level, and normally our membership is from regional authorities, normally with competences on rural or regional development. But in some cases, we have countries where those regional administrative bodies are not really in place, so we can accept adhesion from other level of governance level or organization that can represent the territorial level. So we have some provinces, counties in other regions, member states, and we have also some regional development organization or other form, which could be, for example, clusters or the like. Okay. So a little bit about the functioning. We try to organize our activities in working groups, and at the moment you see here we have a number of working groups. We don't have a urban farming or working groups. That maybe could be something interesting, but maybe we can accommodate that in one of our working groups. What is the meaning of the working groups? Through these working groups, we have normally one region at least that is leading this working group. And through the activities of the working groups, we provide a place for targeted and thematic activities, such as thematic workshop. You can see here in the orange circle. We organize thematic workshops, such as, for example, we organized an horticulture event in the past. We have forest innovation workshops that we organize regularly every 2 years. We had focused the event on bioeconomy and matchmaking events when we have some big European calls, for example, such as in case of Horizon Europe in the past. We hope to organize it for Horizon 2020, sorry, in the past. And for Horizon Europe, we hope to organize matchmaking for our partners. Then we, through this working group, we organized also a coordination committee. All these things, of course, grew along the time. So in 2012, we didn't have all this structure. During the time, we organized this around our activities. Coordination committee, we have the most committed regions. So normally those committed to run a working group, but in some cases, even other regions that are interested to give some support to the coordination. We are active in the S3 dimension, so we have 2 working groups which are connected to existing S3 partnerships, such as the high-tech farming partnership, which we lead in Tuscany, and the consumers' involvement in agri-food innovation, which is led by Östergötland, a Swedish region. And through our activities, we are also active in some H2020 projects. Now, we participate to this project not as ERIAFF, because we don't have a legal entity for doing so, but we organize our activities and we try to represent the regional dimension through the participation in projects of our members. So normally 1, 2, or more regional organization or stakeholders participate together and organize normally a work package that is relevant for the regional dimension. So next slide. Through these activities, of course, we also have developed collaboration with other organizations and initiatives, and you have here a list of the most relevant. Of course, we collaborate with European institutions such as the European Commission and particularly some of the Directorate Generals. We collaborate with the Committee of the Regions, with the European Economic and Social Committee. So normally the collaboration means that we share information, we organize events together. In some cases with the European Commission, with the S3, for example, with the GRC, we participate regularly to their annual or biannual activities. We have some activities and collaboration maybe more focused on specific themes, like here you have for the cluster of digitalization of farming practices. We have collaboration with Nereos Network, which is a network of regions for space technologies. ICT Agri-Food ERANET, you know maybe ERANET, so this is a project that are funding projects, and other entities such as EUFRIN or Plant Intercluster. For the forestry, bioeconomy, and environment cluster, we have quite a successful collaboration with, for example, EFI, Rumontana, Justafor, Copa Cogeca, and CPF, which is the group which organized together the forestry innovation event. And then we have collaboration, for example, with ERIN for the bioeconomy. And now it's new. We collaborate with JPI FACE. Yesterday, maybe you had a presentation from them, and also a collaboration that is new. And for example, together with JPI FACE, we could elaborate more on these urban farming activities because they have a specific focus on urban farming, and in ERIAFF we have the interest to work with them. So this is a little bit the geography of our collaborations. I think this is my last slide, but maybe to comment a little bit on that. For urban farming, I think we could provide some opportunities for networking. I've heard about some interesting initiative that maybe require more scaling up, and maybe through the ERIAFF there could be some possibility to help you to connect with regional ecosystem in different member states that maybe at the moment are not connected with you. With this, I stop my presentation, and of course, I'm glad to answer your question, if any.